Radical, revolutionary, rebel. They're words that create an image in our minds, aren't they? But now let me say another word, Jesus. See, most people can't imagine using those words in the same sentence, and yet to imagine him as anything else is to miss a big part of who he is. We have done a great disservice to the world in the way we portray him. The Jesus that we've painted seems wimpy until he dies on the cross for our sins, which we see as a humble act of surrender. And it is to a point, but it's something much greater as well. We evangelicals have spent so much time talking about the cross and the resurrection, and they are amazingly important things. But how often do we talk about what made people want to kill Jesus in the first place? See, Jesus didn't just go with the status quo. He turned over the tables in the temple. He loved the ones most people called unlovable, and he called society's elite on their garbage. His message of love was so radical that most of the religious leaders entrusted with preparing the way for his coming didn't even recognize him. As a matter of fact, they were the ones screaming the loudest for his death. The people wanted him dead because his message made them look deep into their own hearts. Be careful how you think. Most of the time when we see Jesus really getting in someone's face in the scriptures, it's someone religious. People whose pride make them feel like they're better than everyone else. One of the best stories of this is found in Matthew chapter 9. Jesus has just called Matthew the tax collector to be one of his disciples. Now, if Jesus had wanted to be popular with the religious establishment, or cared about public opinion at all, this is a move he would not have made. Tax collectors were hated by pretty much everyone. They were seen as turncoats and conmen because they would rip people off with the government's blessing, by the way. Matthew has to see this call as redemption and a fresh start, and he's so excited that he throws a party so all his friends can meet Jesus. The problem is when you're an outcast like Matthew was, the only people who will hang out with you are other outcasts. Well, that's not a problem for Jesus, and Jesus goes to the party. These are the people he came to save. But about the time Jesus is knee-deep in meeting these people where they are, the religious folks show up and start to judge. And they're not just judging the guests at the party, they're judging Jesus. They basically ask Jesus' disciples, "Why does your teacher eat and spend time with the scum of the earth?" The implication of their question is really clear. If this guy was worth anything, he'd leave these people and hang with respectable people, people like us. Well, Jesus hears them, and here's what he has to say. It's not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. But go and learn what this means. I desire mercy, not sacrifice. Now, he's not telling these religious leaders that they're good. He's telling them that their religious acts are not going to save them, and that if they had the Father's heart, they would be helping him, not mocking him. Jesus didn't come so that we could be more religious. Jesus' call was to radical love and humility and service, to loving God first and loving our neighbors as we love ourselves. Following him is not always safe, and it's not always popular. It's not just a path to heaven when you die, but it's also a call to an amazing adventure in this life. Jesus is not just the silent lamb led to the slaughter. He's the Lion of the tribe of Judah, and as C.S. Lewis wrote, he's not a tame lion, but he is good. What do you want to be? I want to be a radical just like Jesus. His sacrifice may have been an act of submission to the Father, but never forget it was also the victory blow in the ultimate battle. The battle where evil did its worst and radical love still won. Love radically.